Have you ever stopped to reflect on what makes aging truly challenging? It's not just the physical changes we endure, but also the emotional and psychological shifts that take us by surprise. The journey of growing older brings a mix of reflections, struggles, and unexpected discoveries. From coming to terms with the passage of time to facing loneliness or unfulfilled aspirations, aging is far from simple. Yet, it also holds the potential for growth, connection, and rediscovery. Let's explore the experiences shared by people from different walks of life, and most importantly, uncover how to find joy, purpose, and resilience in the later stages of life. Stay with us to learn practical ways to embrace this chapter with grace and optimism. If you enjoy this video, please give it a like. If you're new here, consider subscribing and turning on notifications so you never miss our content. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Drop a healthy life if you liked this video, or unhealthy if you didn't, so I can continue to improve and create content that resonates with you. Now, let's dive in. For many, one of the most profound challenges of aging is confronting the passage of time and its inevitability. In our youth, time feels abundant. There's a sense of limitless possibilities, countless opportunities to pursue dreams, and ample room for mistakes and restarts. The future seems like a vast horizon waiting to be explored. But as the years go by, our perception of time begins to shift. Weeks, months, and years pass more quickly, and the reality of life's finiteness becomes clearer. This awareness often sparks deep introspection. Many people find themselves looking back on their choices, questioning paths not taken, and wondering if they truly lived the life they envisioned. These moments can be tinged with regret, but also hope, a desire to realign priorities and focus on what truly matters while there's still time. One man in his late 50s shared his story online, recounting how his lifelong dream of traveling the world had always taken a back seat to work and family responsibilities. Now, as his children are grown and retirement approaches, he's finally making plans to fulfill that dream. His story reminds us that while time may feel more limited as we age, it's never too late to pursue our passions. For others, this stage brings clarity. The pressures and distractions of youth, like career ambitions, societal expectations, and material pursuits, often fade in significance. Instead, relationships, meaningful experiences, and leaving behind a legacy of love and kindness take center stage. Aging becomes an opportunity to recalibrate and focus on what brings genuine fulfillment. Still, the confrontation with mortality is unavoidable. Losing loved ones, seeing peers age, or witnessing public figures pass away serves as a sobering reminder of our own impermanence. While this realization can be daunting, it can also be a source of motivation, pushing us to reconcile old grievances, chase neglected dreams, or simply savor the present moment. Some find comfort in spirituality or philosophical reflections, while others embrace the simplicity of living fully in the here and now. Though deeply personal, this awareness of time and mortality is something everyone faces. It shapes how we navigate the choices and experiences of our later years. Equally challenging is coming to terms with physical and mental decline. Our bodies, which once seemed invincible, begin to show signs of wear. Simple activities might take more effort, recovery times lengthen, and we may no longer have the strength or stamina we once took for granted. This gradual change can feel like a daily reminder of aging's inevitability. For those who have led active lives, such changes can be especially hard to accept. A man in his 60s, once an avid marathon runner, shared online how he now struggles to jog short distances without becoming winded. Losing this cherished hobby left him feeling frustrated and saddened, as it had been a source of identity and joy. Similarly, the mental shifts that come with aging, like forgetfulness or slower cognitive processing, can be just as unsettling. Many worry not only about losing their sharpness, but also their independence. Misplacing keys, struggling to recall a name, or forgetting details that once came easily can evoke fear and anxiety. For some, the looming threat of conditions like dementia adds to these concerns, making it harder to confront these changes with ease. However, many older adults find ways to adapt and thrive despite these challenges. Instead of dwelling on what's lost, they embrace new activities that suit their current abilities. For example, the marathon runner, who could no longer handle the strain of jogging, discovered joy in swimming and yoga, gentler forms of exercise that still provide health benefits. This shift in perspective allows individuals to celebrate what their bodies can still do, rather than mourn what they can no longer achieve. Similarly, mental agility can be nurtured through activities like puzzles, reading, or learning new skills, which help maintain cognitive health and boost confidence. By focusing on what's within their control, many seniors find ways to lead fulfilling lives even as they navigate the realities of aging. At its core, the journey of growing older is both deeply personal and universally shared. It's a time of reflection, adaptation, and above all, resilience. Aging may bring its fair share of challenges, but it also opens doors to rediscovery, deeper connections, and a chance to live authentically. A profound sense of fulfillment often accompanies those moments when we truly engage with life's complexities. Similarly, when it comes to the challenges of mental decline, there's a growing awareness of the importance of cognitive health. Many people are now adopting routines that help keep their minds active, whether it's solving puzzles, reading, or maintaining social connections. These practices are not just about preserving what's fading, but about adapting, finding new joys, and nurturing what remains. Aging, with all its trials, offers a unique opportunity to grow in resilience and to uncover meaning in parts of life that may have previously gone unnoticed. It is in embracing these aspects that we can redefine what it means to age gracefully. If you're still with me and find these reflections meaningful, let me know in the comments below. Your time and engagement means so much. As we move through life, one challenge that becomes increasingly evident is the reality of loneliness and isolation. Social circles often dwindle with age, leaving many individuals with a sense of emptiness. The friendships and connections that once brought joy may weaken due to life's inevitable transitions, be it retirement, illness, or the loss of loved ones. For some, especially those who are single or widowed, this can create an overwhelming sense of solitude, further intensified by children leaving home and establishing lives of their own. The once busy home now feels like a quiet shell, amplifying feelings of loneliness with every passing day. In one heartfelt forum thread, individuals in their 60s and 70s openly shared stories of how they've struggled with these changes. Some spoke of losing lifelong friends to illness. Others recounted how hard it is to form new friendships later in life. These emotional losses create a void that feels insurmountable. And then, the pandemic struck, a period that exacerbated isolation for so many older adults. The restrictions on movement and social interaction deepened their disconnection from the world. For those already grappling with loneliness, this time felt like an unrelenting chasm. Loneliness, however, doesn't have to be an inevitable aspect of aging. While its emotional weight can impact both mental and physical health, leading to depression and even cognitive decline, there are ways to push back against it. Many people who shared their experiences emphasized the importance of taking proactive steps to rebuild connections. Some joined local clubs, participated in classes, or started volunteering, finding a renewed sense of purpose through these activities. Others leaned on technology, reconnecting with distant friends or family members through video calls and social media. Though the idea of venturing into new social spaces can seem intimidating, especially for those with limited mobility or less familiarity with modern tools, even small steps can lead to significant change. Attending a community event or picking up a new hobby can spark connections and ease the heavy burden of loneliness. Many communities also offer specialized programs for older adults, creating spaces for interaction through exercise classes, social gatherings, and group activities. These efforts remind us that it's never too late to build meaningful relationships and find joy in the company of others. Another common theme that emerges as people age is grappling with regrets and unfulfilled dreams. Reflection often brings with it the bittersweet acknowledgement of roads not taken, opportunities missed, or passions left unexplored. These feelings can weigh heavily, fostering a sense of longing for what might have been. One man in his 70s shared a poignant story about his lifelong dream to learn the piano. He always assumed there would be time later, but life had other priorities. Now, though it's harder than it might have been when he was younger, he dedicates time each day to learning. For him, every note he plays is a mix of joy and a bittersweet reminder of time gone by. Yet, in choosing to act now, he has reframed regret into something life-affirming. Regret, while often a painful emotion, can also inspire action. This man's story serves as a reminder that it's never too late to begin anew. The focus shifts from what was lost to what can still be achieved, no matter how small. For others, the process of reconciling with unfulfilled dreams may take different forms. Perhaps it's traveling to that long-desired destination, rekindling a passion for an old hobby, or mending a relationship that feels unresolved. What's important is the perspective we bring to these moments. Regret need not signify failure. It can serve as a call to make the most of the time we have now. Life doesn't end with unfulfilled dreams. Instead, it presents opportunities to create new ones, however modest they may seem. As the world changes rapidly, many older adults face the added challenge of staying relevant in an environment that often feels unfamiliar. Technology evolves at a staggering pace, cultural norms shift, and society increasingly feels distant from the world they once knew. For some, this results in a sense of disconnection, a fear of being left behind. Yet, even in this challenge lies the potential for growth. Learning to embrace change, whether it's through adapting to new technologies or engaging with younger generations, can provide a renewed sense of relevance. For many, it's not about mastering every change, but about maintaining curiosity and a willingness to adapt. The world may change, but the capacity to find meaning and connection within it remains timeless. Aging brings with it complexities, but also opportunities. Moments to rediscover purpose, forge connections, and embrace life's evolving rhythm. Each day presents a chance to adapt, to grow, and to find joy, even in the unexpected. Whether it's in nurturing relationships, exploring new passions, or simply savoring the quiet beauty of the present moment, there is fulfillment to be found at every stage of life. As we navigate the challenges of life, one issue stands out that speaks to the heart of our evolving world: the ever-widening gap between generations. Take, for instance, a woman in her 50s who shared her feelings in an online forum. She expressed the frustration of being out of touch with her teenage children, who were fully immersed in a world driven by social media, online games, and digital communication. For her, these technologies felt alien, a language she couldn't speak. She feared that her inability to engage in these new forms of interaction was creating distance between her and her children, and the gap was only widening as time went on. This scenario isn't isolated. It reflects a broader struggle many older adults face in today's world, a world that is increasingly dominated by technology and digital trends that seem to be changing faster than we can keep up. The rapid pace of technological advancement, combined with shifting norms in how we communicate and relate, often leaves people, especially older adults, feeling disconnected and irrelevant. The fear of becoming obsolete can be overwhelming. Yet, staying relevant is not about keeping up with every trend or mastering every new app. It's about staying connected to the people and the world around us. One of the most effective ways to overcome this disconnect is to approach the situation with curiosity and openness. Staying relevant involves actively engaging with the changes happening around us, not shutting ourselves off from them. For instance, learning about social media, online gaming, and other modern platforms can help bridge the generation gap. By asking questions, seeking knowledge, and showing a genuine interest in the digital world younger people inhabit, older adults can foster stronger relationships with the next generation. This not only helps them better understand the lives of their children and grandchildren, but also strengthens their connection to them. I have found that adopting this mindset has been incredibly rewarding. By taking the time to learn about new technologies and engaging with younger generations, I've managed to stay connected to the world around me. It's not always easy. There are times when it feels frustrating and overwhelming, but the effort is well worth it. Being open to learning and remaining curious can lead to deeper understanding and more meaningful relationships, both with the people in our lives and with the rapidly changing world around us. In essence, the challenge of staying relevant in an ever-evolving world is significant, but it's not insurmountable. Curiosity, engagement, and a willingness to embrace change are powerful tools. By staying open to new experiences and actively seeking ways to connect, older adults can continue to find their place in this fast-paced world and maintain meaningful bonds with the younger generation. If you're still watching, I'd love to hear from you. What has resonated with you so far in this video? Are you feeling inspired to take steps towards embracing these changes? Please comment below with your thoughts and let me know if you're ready to face this challenge with an open mind. Your journey matters, and I'm grateful to have you with me. As we age, we all go through various stages of life that can leave us questioning what comes next. The roles that once defined us, whether as a parent, worker, or caregiver, often evolve or fade. This shift can bring a sense of introspection and uncertainty, especially as we approach retirement or when our children become independent. For many, finding a new sense of purpose becomes a profound challenge during these transitions. Take the example of a woman in her 60s who shared her journey online. After retiring from a long and successful career, she found herself facing a sense of aimlessness. The role she had devoted her life to was no longer central to her daily routine, and this created a feeling of uncertainty. She began to question who she was and what her life now had to offer. In the midst of this period of self-doubt, she turned to something that had always been a passion for her: art. Immersing herself in painting and drawing, she found a new sense of direction. She dedicated time every day to develop her skills and express her creativity. Through this new pursuit, she rediscovered aspects of herself that had been neglected in the past. What had initially seemed like a time of loss and confusion became a powerful opportunity for personal growth. Through art, she found not just a hobby, but a renewed sense of identity and fulfillment. This story highlights an important truth. Finding purpose later in life often requires rediscovering forgotten passions or venturing into new territory. When transitioning from a busy career or intense caregiving to a more flexible and open phase of life, it's essential to approach the future with curiosity and a sense of possibility. This time can be seen not as the end of something, but as the beginning of something new. For many people, the key to finding purpose in later life is identifying activities or causes that bring a sense of personal joy and contribution. This could involve volunteering, starting a new hobby, or even learning something completely new, like a new language or skill. The goal is to find experiences that bring satisfaction and a sense of meaning, and which contribute to shaping a new sense of self. Moreover, finding purpose later in life often involves a shift in mindset. It's about viewing this stage of life not as a period of decline, but as one full of opportunities. Instead of seeing retirement or the empty nest phase as an end, we can embrace it as a chance to explore new horizons and deepen our understanding of ourselves. In conclusion, the search for purpose in later life can be a deeply rewarding and transformative journey. By reconnecting with old passions or discovering new ones, people can create a fulfilling and meaningful chapter in their lives. So what's one thing you've learned from this video that you're excited to put into practice? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Together, we can support each other as we navigate the complexities of aging. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with more content on living a meaningful life. Remember, the best is still yet to come. Keep pushing forward,